Hi, all. My name is Jonathan Rubinov, and I'm currently an intern at Blind Beauty. So I recently graduated from Queens College with my BA in English and a minor in writing. I'm currently pursuing an MFA, a Master of Fine Arts degree in creative writing and literary translation at Queens College. My internship in Blind Beauty will help me gain the experience I need to become a successful content and media writer in the future. I want to specifically write about critical issues in the music industry, such as artists being exploited by record labels and being paid very little royalties by streaming services. Just to tell you a little bit about my visual impairment, I was born with congenital glaucoma when I was 8 months old, and I was visually impaired for the majority of my life. My vision significantly started worsening when I was 13 years old. By the time I was in high school, I already started using a white cane. I did have a paraprofessional following me. I had to work with a TVI, a teacher of the blind and visually impaired, and also a mobility instructor for me to gain independence around the school building. You have my class resources accessible to me, and for my visual impairment not to hinder me academically. Through perseverance and hard work, I managed to graduate high school with a 4.0 GPA in my senior year. I got accepted by multiple colleges, including Hunter and Queens College. Initially, when I went to Queens College, I wanted to major in finance, but then I decided to change my degree to English because many professors I had recognized my talent for writing and they really encouraged me to be in this field. So that's where I am today. I did encounter many challenges due to my visual impairment. It was not easy emotionally. To be honest, I was mentally and physically bullied by many students in my high school. I felt like an outsider. I did not know how to emotionally handle myself back then. But now I have the emotional maturity and strength to reflect upon my experiences and to write about what I learned throughout the whole process. I am more mentally stronger now than I ever have been before. Instead of calling my visual impairment a challenge now, I just say it's a feature of my life that I kind of have to battle and just kind of strive against and succeed despite the odds being against me. I have learned multiple coping strategies that I developed from seeing therapists. I would like to inform and educate the public about misconceptions that come with being visually impaired and just my overall experience having this ability for such a long time and why being blind or visually impaired is not the end of the world despite many people ignorantly thinking so. So that's my ultimate plan. Also, as a writer, not only writing about the music industry, but writing about my personal life and my struggles, how I succeeded during challenging moments, even how I failed during intense moments, and how that failure made me the person that I am today and just taught me important lessons that I will never forget. So I think writing is just such a big opportunity for me to express how I felt about my visual impairments and the feelings that I just reserved internally for so long that I was afraid to reveal during my childhood. Now I have the platform of Blind Beauty to advocate for me to tell other people to stand up for themselves, to not let their visual impairment stop them, for them to obtain the internal strength to succeed despite having this disability. I finally have the platform to voice my opinions on issues that matter to me being visually impaired, to voice my frustrations about barriers of inaccessibility that I keep facing every day in and outside the technology field, and just some changes I want to see in my local visually impaired community around me. So I'm really excited for this internship, for me to be surrounded by the right people that will encourage me to use my voice wisely, to change the perception of being visually impaired to a whole wide demographic of people that are interested in hearing what I have to say and that want to work with me to make a difference in this community. So I will do everything in my power and strength to work with everyone that I can to make a difference and to make the voices of the silenced, visually impaired community heard very, very loudly. I'm very excited to be here, and this is just the beginning of a new chapter in my life that I'm proud to call home.